Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, a Let's Play tutorial series. A little reminder of the scenario settings. And picking up where we left off, we had just settled out peace with Vlandia. We had captured Thraktotori Castle, and we are now at peace with them. If we take a look at the diplomacy screen, Vlandia, we pay basically nothing a day. We are being paid by Sturgia. We still pay Botania significantly. Now here's the thing. We can settle our peace with the Aserai immediately for only about 1,000 tribute a day, and every single one of my vassals support it. And I think that's what I'm going to do, because as much as I want to punch a big old hole in Aserai territory, I can't really afford a two-front war with Aserai and Khuzait. I just can't. That's not going to work for me. It wouldn't work for anyone, not at my army size. Also, I wanted to mention that I am at 1.5.3, the beta branch now. Alright, so let's go do that. I'm going to propose peace. Yes, it's time to make peace. We do a little bit of a prisoner exchange. And we are at peace now with them. So now that we are at peace with them, I am going to turn towards Khuzaiti territory and do all that I can to do as much damage as I can to Khuzait. Now, another thing is that I've got a lot of weary and tired vassals in my current army, so I am going to let them go so that they can replenish their own numbers, because they really can't do it while they're here with me on the warpath, right? There's just no way that they're going to be able to recruit. For Trustin and Damien, I can hand them troops. For everyone else, well, that doesn't really work. So, speaking of which, Trustin, you can take on all of my extra non-Vlandian troops. Alright, I'm also going to swing down to Ortisia and stock up on food. Actually, I don't need that much food. I need a little bit. But stock up on food and ransom off some high-tier prisoners that I don't and won't ever be able to recruit. Alright, choose prisoners for ransom. All of these tier 5s. Done. It's only $700. The Aserai's here, or the recruits here, I'm gonna ditch as well. Because they're just not good enough for me to bother. Now, I have a considerable amount of money. It wouldn't be a terrible idea to take a look at what there is to buy or sell. Keeping in mind that we are close to bankrupting this town. Oh, they can afford it all. Okay. Sorting by value. Let's go ahead and sort by number now. So, grain. I have tons and tons of grain. Let's buy some fish. Buy some grapes. Good enough. Alright. So we have a very small army. Because I'm letting my vassals... Oh, Lantenor. Oh, boy. Lantenor was just taken prisoner by these looters. Normally I wouldn't stop to kill looters, but this is a sort of a special scenario. So another thing I noticed of the 1.5.3 is this Rumphalia now thrusts. If I aimed downwards as a attack. Oh, come on. Down. I want to demo the thrust. There we go. So as you can see, it thrusts, which I guess is fine. Okay, that is over. I will take all the troops. Now, of course, Lantenor didn't exist there. He's still in Lantenor prison. Whoa. I did not... What? I guess I lost this to Sturgia. I had no idea. So we do have some raids going on around Jilmaris. That is definitely Khuzait. Thraktatori Castle is going to go to Taznor. I don't care if Giffer thinks he deserves it. Taznor doesn't have territory. So, take a look at the clans here. Everybody has a little bit of territory. This is a mercenary band, so they don't have territory, but they never would. That's good. That keeps them here. That keeps them as a recruit. Oh, look at your little army. I don't even have a full army and I'm bigger than you. Okay, so they were besieging Thraktatori Castle. Interesting choice. So I'm going to go, of course, stomp that army. My guess is they're small because they're rallying more forces. Truthfully, I don't care why they're the size they are. I am totally going to mess with them. Tavern District. Choose prisoners. No, I'm okay with what I've got. Alright, back to the parties. I've got some Imperials here, so I want to hand them over to Trustin. He is one overpop, so I'll hand the remainder, the single remaining, over to Damien. Wow, Damien, you're a lot taller than Trustin. You are quite an imposing man. Oh, you're running for me, aren't you? Ah, yes. Fortunately, who's in front of me? Mantios? Ah, yes, Mantios caught you. And then I'm going to smush, smush, smush. Oh, I love it. Love when my vassals do wonderful, wonderful, wonderful things.
Shoot! Keep close!
Alright, telling them all to follow me. Let's go cross this river. This river is a real downer for cavalry.
Arrows! Spread the field! Infantry! Make a shield wall! Forward! Archers!
Could you not stand in the way? Silly cavalry.
Infantry!
Alright, so we've got our crossbows on it. I think I lined them up well. Yeah, as you can see, they're just shredding.
Frontmen! Get mounted! Forward!
Alright, if these guys don't want to push forward, you like to couch me, stupid cataphract. See, that's what you get. Alright, tell them all to charge. Yeah, they're gonna die quick. Ow. Stupid archer. Okay, maybe this was a bad idea with no momentum. I will just fade back into the cloud of blue. That will keep me pretty protected. It doesn't take much to all of a sudden go from like full health to nothing with one slip up of, you know. Alright, so blue cloud. We are gonna sit basically on top of the respawn point. Even though I'm hurt. You know, I never sit these things out. Just hope that a stray arrow doesn't catch me. Wow, that was not a lot of damage. Oh, down you go. What was that? He, like, dropped into a giant plume of snow or something. That was kind of cool. Oh, look at you, Cataphract. Where's your horse? Where's your horse? And you're dead. Oh, no, he was a elite Menavilion. Alright, we had 2 people die, and we destroyed them entirely, fully, completely. Perfect. And he's not going to forget that we helped him, and you are my prisoner. I will take, let's see. I'll take high-level prisoners here, some of which I know I won't be able to recruit. We have space for a few more. Okay, that's it. Oh, but you know what? I can actually free up some more additional space by adding these guys. Good job leveling up. So we've got 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Done. Alright. I'm going to roll straight into rotate to ditch my high-tier prisoners, and then... Actually, before that, let me check diplomacy. Northern Empire. We'll make flat peace. Sure, let's do that. Because I just whooped them. I know that I could have ransomed him off at the tavern. But look at my bank account. I don't really need to nickel and dime everything. Alright, so the ones we're ditching, now that I'm nickel and diming stuff again, okay, yeah, I see your point, I see your point. I know that you're going to argue with me in the comments, but whatever. Let's go ahead and do a trade. Offload the weapons I don't need. That stuff. Nothing of worth anyway. I will keep the beer. In fact, I'll add to it. Alright, lock this in. So, now we have to pick our targets. I think Thorios Castle is the most obvious. If we capture Thorios Castle, it offers as a buffer between us and Khuzait if they come for Amatadis. But I'm actually going to swing to Amatadis first. And I will consider maybe... Once I get there, I might rally some of my vassals. Because I don't know how big of an army that they are going to threaten me with. Hi, Sora. Manage town. Let's see. You're working on fortifications? Okay. You have... Here. I'll give you some money to manage your town better. Okay. Then I am going to go to the keep, go to the dungeon, manage prisoners. I suspect I'm going to take a whole lot of prisoners pretty soon. So I'm going to ditch all of my non-Vlandian prisoners and the Vlandian recruits. Actually, I'm going to ditch a whole lot of these crossbowmen too. Basically, I want a large amount of capacity for prisoners so that I can draw from them for recruits. So I'm going to have to remember that I have a significant prison population in Amatadis. Which, God knows, I'm not going to remember that. But I can pretend. I can't afford that. But oof, that is a nice bow. Chain horse harness. Oh, that's I think the one that that Raptor Talon has. Yeah, that doesn't have a model. It's weird to see it without a model. Okay, and I was here potentially for food. Sort. Okay. Thorios Castle. Now, I don't have a lot of influence at the moment, so I wouldn't be able to rally too many of my troops. Siege, and we will rip the walls down. Alright, I am going to ditch, but then add them back, because I add them for free. For full cohesion. Right? You know, it's much better that way. And then, let's sort by cost. So, Sora, 115 for 10. 95 for 13. Okay, this is who we'll add. Because I'm very low on influence. That last peace agreement with Northern Empire spent the last of it. So I'm looking to capture a bunch of castles up and down the coast here. Now the only unfortunate thing is I don't have vassals without territory that would benefit. So after, well, I think what I'm going to do here is try to do as much damage to Khuzait to form a peace agreement with Khuzait, so that I can go on another recruiting spree, maybe next episode or the episode thereafter, to add more vassals in to bolster our numbers, so that when I go to war, probably with Azerai, to push them fully out of the map, we can gift or assign the territory that we earn to vassals that don't have any. And I'm trying to very carefully watch the newsfeed down here, if you're wondering why I'm changing the speed of the game and pausing it and all that. Because it doesn't really inform you all that well if you're under attack. I don't feel good about where Khan is. He's running his caravan like pretty deep in Khuzait territory. But they've been okay so far, so maybe I shouldn't judge. Maybe he's craftier than I give him credit for. Or give her credit for, I should say. Alright, so now with the construction of the third trap, I'm going to bring mine up. Oh, and here's a counterattack. Misui and a whole bunch of other people. Please attack me. I know you don't have the numbers, but oh my god, I want you to fight me. Where are you going? You're besieging Amatadis? Yep, that's exactly why I'm actually here at Thorios Castle capturing it, is to create a buffer between me and Amatadis being attacked. Okay, so now I can watch them besiege my city. Oh, you know what? I might break my siege to defend over here. Nemos, don't do that. Oh my god, don't go by yourself. I wish I would break their walls a little faster. Alright, how's Amatadis doing? I wish I could just assign my trebuchets just to ignore their stupid ballistae and go straight for walls. Because as soon as we crack walls, I'm going to go and break up this Amatadis siege. I'm just worried that the siegers there are going to finish sieging first. But it's a gamble. Oh no, they're currently... Yeah, they're currently in siege here. I'm gonna leave. Alright, let's add cohesion. Hey boys! Yeah, this was worth it. Cause... Yeah, well, I mean, it's obvious it was worth it. But all of their vassals that are probably about to get knocked out and captured are going to go straight into the Amatadis clink.
Bowman! Loose formation!
Alright, so they're sending horse into the river. And my crossbow are like, oh, really? And they're turning around. Come on, crossbowmen. Take advantage. Shoot these idiots. Yeah, so having a physical, massive river between me and the other side is gonna be weird. Because they are putting another cavalry rush over here. Oh boy, there's just a cloud of arrows and bolts. Now, I don't want to go in there with my Rumphalia, because the same reason why they can't get to us, I won't be able to get to them. But I will smush their forces here. They're getting crushed. And Siga's down. Okay, now, my job's up. Their cavalry crossed. I mean, of course they would. And they are gonna harass my archers and crossbowmen, so that's my job to kill them. I don't actually see them anymore. I don't know where they went. I think they died. Like they did just a back rush and just perished. Here's some more. Yeah, the AI, I gotta say, the AI doesn't really know how to deal with terrain all that well. So it's actually, in my opinion, a little surprising. Oh, you. Hey, buddy. It's a little surprising that I mean, I appreciate that there's such varied terrain, but the fact that the AI has no concept of how to deal with it, I'm surprised that it's included, because, as you can see, their riders keep trying to do a flank through the river over and over and over and over again, right? And it doesn't work because horses don't go through deep water quickly. Alright, so shield wall. Now the only problem is we got this river that we're not going to fully be able to annihilate each other unless I cross. What are you, out of bolts? Good for you. I doubt that's true, but good for you. Yeah, if you want to keep doing half rushes, that's fine. I have a lot of arrows. I have 2 full quivers. Well, not anymore. But I had 2 full quivers.
Arrows!
Ouch. I just got hit. Maybe I shouldn't talk trash. Alright, I'm having my crossbowmen choke up a bit. I can see they're doing a counter push. I think they're about to make landfall. Yep, here they are, making landfall. Alright, I told my riders to follow me so that we can counterattack. Oh, I don't like this. Alright, I'm telling my cavalry to charge so they're not just... Oh, come on, that was a hit. So they're not just following me. Alright, we just need to hold the line. Their numbers are diminishing a lot faster than mine, and I'm calling my cavalry back because I don't want them switching sides. Yeah, it's almost unfortunate for their Kudeti riders that this is the battleground that we chose, because their riders are so negated by the terrain. Don't stand in front of me. Please. No, one of my riders is without horse. Hey, go mount up.
Cavalry! Off your horses! Horses! To the horses!
Alright, I told them to remount. I know the way I'm playing this battle is slower, but it is safer. So I'm just going to play it the old slow and safe way.
Archers! Get moving!
I'm going to move my archers so that we have a better shot on their cavalry when they try for this, like, false flank. Oh, boy. I think that's Bash. Almost stepped in front of me at the perfectly wrong time. Come on, crossbowmen. I think they're all out of, like, bolts is the problem. Talon, thanks for being a human shield. Oh, by horse. And now they're pushing on the right side, I think because I allocated so many of the archers to the left. That's alright. We'll deal with them the way we always deal with cavalry. Murder indiscriminately and rapidly at that. That wasn't a hit. That was. Get over here. You cross the river, you may not leave. The rules of war. Alright, I myself am almost out of bolts, so...
Infantry! Forward!
I'm sending my infantry across. And I am going to work on their massive... They did send a massive amount of cavalry over onto my side, so... It's glue for the glue factory here. Came to the wrong side, idiot. Did they already leave? Alright, I'm positioning my infantry back. I think they're all just fleeing. Man, look at all the dead bodies in the water. Don't look down, Frodo.
Archers! Footmen!
can be stationary with all them shooting at me. Alright, my cavalry is still set to attack, which is fine. That helps to offer up a bit of a shield. I'm going to have them follow me now, so they don't overextend, because of course they do have a sizable amount of infantry still. Noble Son, huh? Sorry, Noble Son. That's actually not a Noble Son, it's just a name of a unit. It's not actually a, actually a Noble Son. Yep, they are. The rest of them are all fleeing. Okay. Man, they are really fleeing in big numbers here. But, there they go. I think that's it. Every single one of them fled. Because, yeah. My kill-death ratio, or whatever you want to call it, was absolutely in my favor. Oh my god. Hey, Bortu, you're my prisoner. Yes, sir, prisoner. Siga, prisoner. Whatever your name is, prisoner. Yeah, welcome to the prison. Population U. Oh, man. Okay, so when I'm taking prisoners, I'm going to want the high-level ones to make some money, and the low-level, or the almost, the level 4 ones to have functionally good recruits. We have a lot of space because I made space wisely, knowing that this fight was coming, and we're actually right next to Amatadis, so it's not going to take much to throw these vassals in the clink. Okay, we still have more room. And we've taken every... No, not every. Okay, so we are over a little bit. Let me ditch. Good. Perfect. Whew. It is a lot. Anything of high value? No, not really. Alright, Amatadis. You are safe. The Steppes bandits were destroyed. Okay. Keep Donjon. Prisoners. You. Enjoy it. You'll be in there a while. Alright, done. And then, Tavern District. Choosing prisoners to be ransomed. Again, all the ones that will never be able to recruit because they're too high level. You can only recruit up to tier 4. So all the 5s and 6s get ransomed off. For 4K. Oh, no, even more. Yeah, a little bit over 4K. Perfect. I don't think Amatadis has a lot of... Oh, no, they actually do have a lot of money left. Perfect. I thought we had drained their coffers, but no, apparently they still have some coffers. Let's make sure that nobody needs... Oh, yeah, you need this armor. Okay, it was garbage armor, but Raptor Talon has garbage armor to begin with, so that makes sense. Lame horses I'm going to sell. Alright, 12,000. Okay, I did manage this town. So, as far as kingdoms go, yes, the payment of tribute per day has gone down from 2,900 to 1,100. I am doing well, in other words. Bringing that number down is a good thing. So, let's go ahead and inspect troops. Oh, Trustin is literally full. He didn't suffer any losses in the last fight. Damien, what about you? You could take 5 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. The looters that I have, I'm just literally going to ditch, because they're actually all these guys. Forget it. They're all level 1 or whatever. I don't care. They go free. And now back to Thorios Castle, what I was originally doing. and was so rudely interrupted by snakes. The siege. So fortunately, these walls are pretty messed up, because obviously it takes a while to repair castle walls, and, well, given that they're as messed up as they are, it's going to be a little faster to smush the walls, and also having Apis? I guess your name, I don't know what your name is, but having him run interference means that we'll kind of know if there's enemies afoot. Amatadis still looks like it's under siege, but I very much don't think that's true, because the siege points here, it's just a UI bug. My leadership just hit 140. Oh, the other problem is, I know I just added some people. Let me undo that. I don't have room in any of my companion armies for anyone else, so I don't want to actually add it. Alright, I'm just going to let my trebs rip. I don't think I need to bank them. So I can only really add Vlandians here. So all these non-Vlandians have to just sit, even though they're willing to join me. You are far from home, Mr. Azurai. How far from home? Yeah, you're really far from home. What the hell? That is strange. Oh, and there's Galden. Yeah, my vassals are totally raiding the hell out of Khuzait here. If you're wondering about the casualties inflicted, I believe this is a bug where it's flipped. I've actually done 674 and they've done 220. It's just wrong. It might actually have, that bug might cause it to not propose peace properly as a result. I'm not sure about that part. It might be thinking that because I've dealt more damage, it attributes it to Khuzait, and therefore Khuzait's less likely to offer me a good peace agreement. Again, I don't know about that, but I do know that the casualties are wrong. Clearly. I mean, there's just no way that, in my last raid, my smushing the 900 troops that I smushed, I somehow came out as a loss. That just doesn't even make sense. Oh man, that wall breakpoint is going to be annoying to breach.
Yeah!
But I'm down. Alright, so this is Thorios Castle. Take one. I say it's going to be annoying to breach because it is a tight little... Oh, yeah, no, I've been in this breach point before. It is annoying. I might... I can't even... Coming through, coming through. They didn't really need me here. Hi, guy. Oh, God. I don't want to be here. Here. Troops, you take it away. Horses are undoubtedly unwieldy, but I'm so slow on foot that it might be worse to be on foot. But we're honestly pushing through them like they don't even exist here. Yeah, this whole castle's just completely overrun. I'm not even really doing anything here. I'm just morale. Alright, I see some that are fleeing. I can help with that. Oh god. Well, that was intense. Sorry, I just had to. Alright, clearly I'm not being very helpful, so I'll just stay out of it. Hey, Sora! That's one of my vassals. Alright, so completely crushed. We lost 3, and I suppose I have room for these prisoners? Nothing of value. And castle has fallen. Thorios Castle. Alright, so let's take a look at the map again. Khuzait has really gone north. Wow, they took all of Sturgia's ex-territory. Dang. Alright, I want to take up some of the additional castles here. Sestadime and Vargos would be really good to snag as well. So I will head that way. Oh, here's a counter army. A small one. I really wish I had a vassal. Oh, come on now. Let me catch you. Apsis, please. Help me out. I do have a ton more influence, so I'm going to add to cohesion, hoping to speed up a little bit. Or Amon, someone. One of my vassals, please help out here. No, chase him. Turn around. You're hurting my feelings. Galden, one of you. Oh, Galden, I'm coming. Oh, yes, join him. Oh my god, you're so stupid. Yes! Oh. 2 birds, 1 stone. Stupid idiots.
Archers!
I was happy because, well, I think it was pretty obvious, but the army I was pursuing went to ambush Galden, which just meant that they got ambushed themselves.
To me!
There's always a bigger fish.
Arrows! Infantry!
Alright, the terrain around here is quite odd. Whoa, and that's a lot of horses.
Archers! Infantry! Move! Raise your shields!
Normally I could find... Okay, we're just gonna have to do it here.
Infantry! Get moving!
Normally I could find like a good place to set up my troops. Tactical positioning and all, but this forest is weird. And they have a lot of cavalry. I have my work cut out for me, huh? You look like a noble. Oh, you ducked. That was wise. I was about to take your head off. 109 damage dealt. And I'm chasing it. Better or for worse. Oh, shield caught on that one. You. Serratus. Oh, it's Serratus. The one I was trying to recruit forever and ever. Alright, I'm going to tell all of my troops to charge. There's not much point in holding a hard line against a bunch of horse archers, right? Because the horse... Ow. Little jerk. The horse archers... Oh, that was a vassal. Or maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I don't know the Khuzait troop names as well as I should. Alright, let's go after cavalry. They're more expensive anyway. So yeah, if you have a bunch of horse archers circling around you and shooting you, holding a shield wall doesn't really help because A, shield walls are directional, so you'll be putting your shields up only against some of the horse archers. Some of them are going to be behind you and shooting you in the back. But Khuzait famously can't really hold a line here, as you can see. They're just constantly falling back because they rely so heavily on their cavalry. They don't have a lot of infantry. So sometimes it is just better to charge them and overrun them like I'm doing. And then when their horse archers are trying to go for a big circling shots, they inevitably get caught up on guys. You know, they inevitably get caught in the open here. So unlike last fight, where I allowed dozens of troops, if not like a full 100 of troops, to flee, I'm going to try to not let anyone flee, or at least to a minimum. They're fleeing now. I feel like a bouncer, or like the opposite of a Walmart grader. Welcome to the battlefield. Here's your scythe to the face, and you're dead. Well, alright, a ton of them did manage to retreat, but 4 to 100 or something, 8 to 162 ratio is pretty good. Pretty good. And Galden is very happy that we showed up when we did, because you're welcome. This actually creates more of a problem than anything else. We have a ton of really high tier prisoners to take in, and it's going to take me a minute to sort through them all. So I'm going to take in the 4s and 5s and 6s, and then ditch people from my own, you know, just release them. Okay, so that's done. I will recruit a few, and then ditch the rest. How's my pop? I'm only 3 over pop. That's not too bad. 1. So what I'm going to do is probably add as many as I can, and then head back to Amatadis to put some away. Okay, I'm 1 over pop. Wow. Pretty much every single one of my prisoners is tier 3 and up. Almost all of them are 4 and up. Okay, done. Any good? This saber's actually worth something. The rest of it's junk. Alright, well, I am just about out of time, but that was much pleasurable. Before I go to the credit screen, let's take a look. They will pay me tribute. Oh, I might actually settle peace next episode, but let me know what you think. The advantages of settling peace would allow me to go on a recruiting spree for vassals, because I will be at war with nobody. And the advantages of war is there's still some castles here to take. However, I don't have any landless vassals that would really benefit from a castle. But I'm really curious as to what you think. Should I settle out peace and have them pay me for it? Or should I keep the pressure on at the risk of not being able to add more vassals to my, my army? Well, thanks for all your feedback, guys. I will catch you next episode. Farewell.